Okay, kids, what time is that?
Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Slapdash Toys, it's the Tomlin playset.
Set it up!
And watch your kicker boot another three-pointer.
Field goal!
Comes with Coach Figure guaranteed to finish 9-8 every single season.
And kicked it! Another field goal!
Yes. It's the Tomlin playset, the only football toy that always goes 9-8. Call the shots with Coach T, rack up threes with the spring-loaded kicker, and watch old man quarterback's arm barely move.
Let me hear you all say, E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
And those guys are going to have to play.
There goes Mahomes thanking his beloved refs with a warm hug and a kiss on the lips. And there is the exchange of money we were all waiting for. Look how happy they are, folks.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Well, there it is. Kansas has paid off the refs.
Detroit's touchdown is ruled illegal motion.
You got to be kidding me. He
You
just
tapped a card.
I know it stings right now. I know. We left plays out there. But listen up. Fellas, we may have lost, but now we're on track for 9-8. Yeah, 9-8, baby.
This is not an NFL official speaking German.
Plus, they offered to wind the clock so it really ends the game at this point. End of regulation, we'll roll to.
I'm not sure what he said there.
Stumping the whole team.
I'm getting this on video. This is wild.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Verstaat, Angriff.
Oh!
5 Yards Strafen.
Welcome to another train wreck episode of the Sports Dorks. Here's Bruce, Edson, and Keith for this week's news, notes, and bad takes.
And Jets bag. Jets bag is back, baby. I can't be very loud. I'm in a hotel. I'm on the road. And I'm so mad because every time I go somewhere, I always forget one thing. And I had cut a new open for this week, and I left the hard drive at home. So I had to lift that from last week's show just so we had some. Are you guys with me? Jets bag is back.
Yeah.
It's over for the Jets today.
Yeah.
The pain ends today.
Yeah.
You're very cool. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Edson. And hello, Josiah and Chop. We got a full house today for our final show.
Yeah.
So I'm sweltering in this freaking thing. So can we talk about the Jets first just to get this over with?
Yes.
Hit this so we can see the logo better. Look at that. Jets bag is back, baby. Is Aaron Glenn toast or not? Is he going to be one and done like Jared Mayo was?
Oh, yeah. He's done.
Done.
I look, I like the guy, and he was a great defensive coordinator, but sometimes you're just not head coach material, and he looks lost having to deal with the whole enchilada. You know, I think he'd just be better off going back to concentrating strictly on scheming up the defense.
Agreed. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Edson, you're
he's done.
So it's just the question is, do they have someone in mind which is worth it to fire him? Like, do they have someone?
Mike McCarthy?
Okay. I mean, that's somebody. If they want him, because they definitely don't want someone that's gonna, they don't want to keep starting all over. It's just a bad look. But yeah,
it is. But I mean, when you watch the Jets play, it really looks like they're playing.
Yeah, I agree.
League and playing a different sport.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I have someone in mind for all the. I mean, I was telling the guys while you were getting everything set up. I have a list of the 5 coaches that are on the hot seat, and I have one name that keeps on. I watched some videos of him a couple of days ago, and I keep on saying, if you want to make us, as Tomlin says, if you want to make a splash for a good coach, and you want to take that chance, hire Chucky.
Yeah. I mean, he's out there. Who's he consulting for right now? One of the colleges, right?
I don't know what he's doing. I could look it up.
Oh, we got a comment here. It's hard to drive the mouse with this bag on my head. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get to McDermott too. I think McDermott kind of falls in the John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin camp.
Yeah.
You know, just can't get over the hump. Just stuck, mired in mediocrity, as we like to say.
Right.
But you know, there's probably there could be some young hotshot coordinator out there, Edson. But I see your point as to, do you want to take a chance on another coordinator with promise who ends up washing out like Aaron Glenn has? But you know, you look at what Ben Johnson did going from Detroit over to Chicago, and it's I mean, you know, or you look at a guy like Shane Steichen in Indianapolis, and granted they've had their troubles ever since Daniel Jones got hurt, but you know, Steichen's a great coach too.
I definitely don't think if they get rid of Glenn, I'm almost 100% sure they're not going to go for a young and up and coming coordinator.
No, I think you're right. And you know, don't forget too that Glenn was hired after Darren Moogie was put in place as the GM.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at some of the moves Darren Moogie's made, he's actually made moves that are working to improve their roster for the future. I mean, they've stockpiled a zillion draft picks.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But you know, maybe Glenn wouldn't have been his choice as coach.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or no, they brought Glenn in before Darren Moogie. That's what happened there. So
right.
Yeah. Sorry, it's really early in the morning. I'm in Los Angeles, so I'm also drinking.
He's drinking. That's it. He's drinking.
He's drinking.
This is official hotel rat poison coffee from my room, because the Starbucks downstairs was closed when I went down there to get something before this even started. See these tears right here? Yeah, that's why. All right, let's move on from the Jets so I can get this bag off my head.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
I'll put the bag back on. Wow. Good to see you guys too. I love you all.
What kind of bag you got on right now? What is that?
Damn.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Well, all right, Chop. I'll do the whole show. Whole show like this. Is that better?
No.
Okay. Answer to your quick question. Gruden's involved with Barstool Sports, and he's part-time owner of the Nashville Cats, an arena football team with Jeff Fisher.
Wow.
Does he have an ongoing suit against the NFL, lawsuit against the NFL, or anything like that?
Yes, he is active in media, coaching young quarterbacks, and seeking resolution for his legal battle for transparency.
Okay, if he's going to continue with that, he's not going to get hired, right? As long as that's going on.
Yeah, that's
I'll guarantee
definitely true. Even after it gets
and probably if depending on how far he goes, it probably won't.
But let's face it, for him to be the sole guy involved, I mean, if he was sending those emails around and people were responding and or buying into
I definitely agree that it's he's not the only one.
Like he's taking a fall for everybody here,
I'm on his side actually.
Right. Yeah.
Right, Josiah? Yeah. Good, thank you.
So
double yeah.
Let's see.
Lazy.
A little bit. Why is that not sharing? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
I do see, but nothing inside of the
nothing there.
Of the decorations, I guess.
Yeah, I'm also on hotel Wi-Fi.
Getting to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, that wasn't
great. We got a picture of Edson picking his nose.
That's not true.
Come on, right?
Edson, how's it going?
When I click things, there's
I was on the outside.
There's a huge delay. When I'm clicking on stuff, there's a huge delay.
You are 3 hours behind, so we'll pick it up around 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, it's hotel bandwidth. I can switch to my hotspot. Can you see the screen now?
No.
Or do you see a black hole?
Oh, here it comes.
There it is.
There we go.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah. So Edson, did you see this? This is your team.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I hadn't seen this story before. Wow.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
So I'm wondering. I mean, he's got a great deal with Monday Night Football.
ESPN.
I don't think he'll give up his contract there to become the Dolphins' next GM. But
Well, he said that it's not a
making
permanent role. Yeah.
Well, the Dolphins probably would like to make it a permanent thing for him.
No,
but,
yeah. He's not going to give up the.
But
Wow.
he's making a little side coin as the consultant. So that's, I don't know. What do you think of that?
I mean, they obviously know that they can't make like a mistake here when they hire the other question is are they consulting with them on whether to keep McDaniel, or is this just strictly for the general manager part? I still think they're still kind of up in the air on whether to. Well, we'll see on probably Monday or whatever, but
maybe they bring him in as they're going to consult and say, "Can you buy Mike McDaniel some better weed?"
Okay.
I mean,
I think because tell me that Mike McDaniel doesn't sound like he's baked out of his mind most of the time.
I mean, okay,
Yeah,
well,
man.
that brings up a question. Is that one of the coaches you guys think is definitely
No.
going then?
No.
Okay.
No, I think he's going to stay.
I do too.
So do I.
I think he saved his job with this run they've had late in the year.
Yeah.
I could be wrong,
But they do have a big, probably their biggest decision. Benching Tua, does that mean that they're permanently moving away from him? I mean, I don't know all the financials that go along with how much money they have to, absorb in terms of the cap if they get rid of them. So
that's your
Well,
homework.
maybe Troy would be a good idea. That'd be a good idea to bring Troy in. I mean, he is a former quarterback. I mean, he could say, "Hey, Tua is the problem."
Yeah, or they're bringing in maybe as a consultant to maybe work with Tua.
Oh, I haven't thought that.
I mean, it does say to find a new GM, but I don't know.
Oh, I have a question though. I know Edson's going to enjoy this. How did we all do last week? Because I know Edson's in first place now.
Oh yeah, let's get to that before we go to the next thing. I was 3-2. Where are we here? Let's see. I was 3-2. That puts me at way behind.
I was doing that. Puts me at way behind.
Pretty much. So I'm 56-29. Bruce, what were you?
Edson, how'd you do?
4-1.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Well, that's what happens when you take everybody to beat the Jets every week. So
That's not true. I actually didn't pick the team that beats the Jets.
4 games ahead of me. What'd you do, Bruce?
1-4.
Oh no!
He must have voted off there. He must have voted for the Packers.
Every week he picks the Packers.
I always vote for the Packers. What are you talking about?
Bruce has been in first place since week 1, and he just fell 2 games behind Edson. And I'm 2 games behind Bruce, so this is it. This is the last week. I got to make up ground. We're picking all the games, so
Right.
Yeah, picking all.
What are my Vegas odds to come from behind? And oh God, yeah, Signetti is, but he's not going anywhere. They're going to lock him up for a decade.
Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. That team is good.
25 and 2 in the last 2 years. Yeah.
And they beat the as my cousin says, they beat the bricks off Alabama. They just rolled the tide.
When you embarrass a blue blood school like that, you got to lock a guy up. They're going to win the championship, and now he's going to have he had the undefeated season, the national championship, 25 and 2 in the last 2 years. Got to get the Heisman Trophy winner on the team.
I know Ohio State might be frauds though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but what's crazy? I mean, did you ever think you would say Indiana is the best football team in the country? That's a basketball school. They've always been a basketball school.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
So to see this success in football is shocking, and it gives me a little hope. Probably not in my lifetime, but maybe the UConn Huskies could someday have a program. Maybe because they're just a basketball. They're a basketball school too.
Yes.
So, I thought when they first moved the football program to the upper echelon and D1, I thought the basketball program would help drive the football program but no, they can't recruit. And who wants to go play in UConn?
They just got rid of that coach from Michigan too, didn't it?
Yeah, they hired someone this week. I can't remember his name. Winningham?
We had Jim Mora. He walked away before the Bowls. So.
He's still looking for the playoffs. So
wow. That's Jim Mora Jr.
I know.
Jim Mora Jr. So this happened.
Oh yeah, here we.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just him. So apparently, he tried to strangle and kill his girlfriend or something.
No, his chef.
It was the chef that makes.
It was the chef. I want it rare, dude. I said medium well.
And then on the same day, his brother gets cut. But then, Bruce, your team just signed him yesterday.
That's right.
Watch it. Watch it.
Wow, you're that injury riddled that you have to take the scrap heap off the Cowboys.
Wow.
They just wasted.
Damn, Edson.
This guy. I've never seen it. Remember his rookie year? What he had 9 interceptions, something like that.
That was
Pro Bowler. Had a phenomenal future ahead of him,
and then it just dropped off.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously finds himself in a much better place right now in the playoffs, and if they go on a run, they could get something a lot more than that.
Oh yeah.
And now he can join his brother and apparently in the playoffs, because it doesn't seem like they're going to do anything with him until the whole, it's all about the imagery of the NFL. We got to let him go through the playoffs first.
Well, that until he has his day in court, right?
Yeah,
he has to be found.
Oh, I agree.
You can make all the allegations you want.
Yep.
It's got to be. I'm not doubting it, because I have a video to show you guys in a second. But, and then 2 days later, then Christian Barmore gets in trouble for assault. The Patriots are blowing up at the wrong time. So
yeah. So he can join his brother on the bench. I mean, not on the bench, but on the beach watching the Super Bowl. He can join his brother. You're right. He can.
Wow.
Go change your nail polish and call me later.
You mean after the wild card weekend? Is that what you're talking about?
Pages.
So that's when the Steelers lose out.
Oh.
All right.
Are they even going to make the wild card weekend?
Josiah, what the heck does that mean?
Caleb Williams hit that on y'all.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So I got this video that I found, and it was in the new opening, and it will be next week when I actually am home.
Okay.
But let me just play this full screen. You guys, so Edson, you and I had the same visceral reaction. We're like, Stephon Diggs, you don't really hear of him getting in much trouble.
I know.
But apparently in inner circles, he has had history. Check this out. This is from the Vikings, a Vikings beat reporter or a Vikings YouTuber or something. This is back when, this has got to be 8-9 years ago, probably. Dalvin Cook's on the team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. Let me make sure that the volume's up. Yep. Up, not anymore because I muted it. There we go.
What guy on this team would you?
Can you hear that?
Least like to date your sister?
What the hell?
Diggs. Why Diggs? Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. No.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stephon Diggs.
Why Diggs?
He's crazy. He's just outrageous. Don't know what he's gonna say. Just don't know what to expect every day. So he couldn't date my sister.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Least like to date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Because he's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents. Like, you don't want your sister to bring him home to your parents, so therefore she can't date him.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody want me to date his sister. I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. So, all right, who don't I want to date my sister? Weatherly.
Why Weatherly?
Because he's ugly. I knew that was coming. That was the problem.
He's hot. He's hot. Get the camera. He is hot. He is hot.
Wow.
I found that interesting.
I love how there was just like absolutely no hesitation.
I know, they didn't even think about it.
And it wasn't.
Who is the guy that you don't Diggs? And didn't even finish the question.
I know.
That's scary.
I apologize, Bruce, Edson, Keith, but she might reply back to this, okay? But Cardi B, that's her baby daddy now, okay? So that I don't think she saw that video. I don't think she saw that video, or either she did, and she's just as crazy as him, which I think she is as well.
I think, yeah.
So she might reply back to this, and I apologize, guys, but Cardi B, Diggs, you're made for each other.
All right, let's.
And if they ever get married, Chris Brown will be the officiating judge.
Wow.
Or
as Glenser pointed out, Antonio Brown.
Playoffs? Don't talk about
Antonio.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Another game.
It's that time.
I have a quick question. Was Jim Mora Peyton Manning's first coach in the NFL?
I believe he was.
And they finished the year 3-13.
Yeah,
I think Manning had like 25 to 28 interceptions, and he calmed down.
Yeah, speaking of it, I watched a lot on my flight here. The Peyton's Places. Have you seen this on ESPN?
Yeah, I've seen some
half-hour episodes. They're very funny. And I just watched one with Jim Harbaugh, and I never connected the dots that Jim Harbaugh was released so they could draft Manning. So he did one with Jim. It was funny. Jim Harbaugh loved the Rockford Files. It's kind of the deliberate step on the NBC. Yeah, that's for him and Antonio. All right, so it's week 18, and it's time for the
playoffs. Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Can never get enough of that. That's just one of those things you can
Bruce
never
is
get
thinking,
enough of.
I hope we can too.
Wow. Bruce, man, you're just they're after you. Hardcore.
Wow.
He's
Thank you.
dropping 4-letter. Why does this keep happening?
My mother might be watching, so I got to put it on mute.
Let's take a look at the playoff picture. So pretty much everything's locked. It's just jockeying for position. There's 2 spots open still.
Yep.
And that would be today. We have today's game between Tampa Bay and Carolina, which will be for the NFC South title and the number 4 seed. And we also have the Steelers Ravens tomorrow night for the same thing in the AFC North. two teams that will probably get their asses handed to them in the first round, no matter what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
9-8, 9-8.
And you're correct, Bruce. Well, if the Steelers lose, they'll end up 9-8. The Ravens win, they're 9-8. The Panthers win, they're 9-8, and if Tampa Bay win, they will be 8-9. So it's wow, the smorgasbord of mediocrity. Yeah, and the fact that, and this is what drives me nuts about the way the NFL jockeys playoff position. There's no way a team that is 8-9 should be a number 4 seed and hosting a
agreed.
Right.
Versus a team like, let's use, how about the Packers for an example? They'll probably end up 10-6-1, and they end up the bottom seed and have to go on the road for the entire thing. So yeah, they got to fix that. You should be by record. I don't care if you win your division. And
okay, I got one for you guys.
What does the 1 stand for? What does the 1 stand for? Is that 40-40?
Oh, yeah, it's exactly 40-40 club. Now in baseball, if you're in the 40-40 club, that's a good thing. But in football, if you're in the 40-40 club, not so good.
I am going to put myself on mute for the rest of this show. I am not going to play anymore. This is really bad. But I'm going to make one point real quick. In 1972, I think Edson was thought of as wasn't even thought of probably. The Steelers played the Dolphins in an AFC Championship game. The Steelers were 11-3 and the Dolphins were 14-0, and they played the game at Pittsburgh because back then you had to rotate the champions, and it was like AFC Central's time to have a home playoff game.
Yeah.
And I think they changed it after that. I think the best team won out. They'd always say, "Oh, they have the home field advantage," but that's one of the rare times when the better team had to go on the road.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay,
Not
Edson,
that I
you.
was there
Yeah, Edson wasn't there. He was playing with crayons or something like that. I don't know.
I looked it up. I was gonna bring up that same thing, Glinzer, with the 7-9 Seahawks hosting a playoff way back when.
Is that when they played? That was the Marshawn Lynch game.
Yeah.
And despite that, I definitely don't think the NFL is going to change that anytime soon. They like that there's the divisional rivalries, and they want that to mean something. And
you get people who argue that if you win your division, you should be rewarded for that. But
I mean, depends on your.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The division where you could win the division 8-9.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Glenzer remembers this one too. You guys hear like a crumpling bag or something?
Yeah, I do. I heard it.
Oh yeah, I do remember that game. That game was.
I don't know. I hear like a crumbling bag.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was getting the nail polish ready for Caleb Williams. I apologize.
Whoa, you better cut it out now.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So later today we have the Panthers and the Yucks. Do you know the Buccaneers are 1-9? Something like that, or
that can't be true. Oh my gosh.
Two wins in their last 9, something like that. Yeah, they've been on a serious skid. I think
I love how they even if they win, they still need the Falcons to win, which is the craziest team of the season.
Yes. I love them for what they did last week.
It's amazing. But since we're talking, I mean, we can get to Black Monday at the end of all this, but
yeah,
Raheem Morris is another interesting case.
Oh yeah,
because that team, they're playing really hard for him, and they have not quit. So,
agreed.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he saved his job.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, because the way they play, I mean, Cousins looks like a statue, but he gets it done. He gets it done.
they came out the other night against the Rams and pretty much dominated 3 quarters of that game. Bijan Robinson is unbelievable. This is a team that could have folded up their tents and quit. When you look at teams like the Raiders, you look at teams like the Jets, they have mailed it in. They packed it in for the year. The Falcons have not.
I think after that Rams game, that like chose who the MVP will be. I think it's going to be Drake May now because Matthew Stafford had like 3 interceptions or something like that. So I think it's going to be Drake May now.
It's interesting because you got a good point, Josiah. It's always like, it's the what have you done for me lately? It's who's hot at the end. And Stafford has looked a little more mortal in the last couple of weeks than he did the first 15 weeks. And you're right, Drake May is on fire. And it helps that Drake May played the Jets last week and got to throw like 6 touchdowns. But let's get back to the Panthers and the Yuck.
Well, before we do that, I have to give Josiah some props, though. He told me at the beginning of the year, look out for Bijan Robinson. And I said, what's the big deal with him? He said, don't worry, he's going to be the best player in the league. And after what he's done this year, underrated, and he's fat, he's quick. The way he busted through that hole for that 95-yard touchdown, that was almost criminal.
He's quick and he's strong, and he's only 24 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I think the Falcons, I think he's coming up on his option year. So the Falcons would be smart to tie him up. He's going to be looking for a long-term deal, especially because running backs don't last long.
Right. It's like a small window.
Small window, but he seems like a guy to me who's going to be around like a Derrick Henry. He's going to play well until he's 30, 32 years old. Because he seems durable. He's just got one of those, he's got a low center of gravity. He's big and strong. And yet, like you said, Bruce, he's got world-class speed. He's awesome. He's got great hands, too.
Yeah.
So, he was a find. That team's got talent. Edson's been saying it all year. What have you been saying, Edson?
I know they're the most confounding team and I wonder if it is going to cost them the coach's job, because I know what they just did to the Rams, but it's just like them to come this week and just be completely flat, because that's what they've been doing. They win these high-profile games in prime time, and then they wind up just laying an egg the following week. So I don't know. I don't know. I know they're playing hard.
They're 4-0 in prime time this year. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to the games today. Panthers Bucks. What do you guys see happening here? I don't know what to think. The Bucks are favored.
Just because they're at home. Just because they're home.
Well, they were favored by 3 2 weeks ago in Carolina and lost that game. So Baker Mayfield hit the skids. The whole team looks a little out of sorts. I don't know. I don't think Tampa can stop the bleeding, to be honest with you.
I agree with you. I think that
I agree.
The Panthers are more consistent right now, especially since the middle of the season forward. They've been a lot more consistent, and the Bucks are still trying to right themselves. I think it's going to be too late, and that Carolina's going to win.
I agree with that. I pick Carolina.
I pick Carolina.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. So we're all good. Hey, this is going to be a big game for Bryce Young. I mean, this is really, it's fake it or fake it or fake it or make it time for Bryce Young. Like, this is the kind of game that could either move him forward or it sets him back again. Because Edson always has him on pumpkin watch too. So I'm also going to go. I'm going to go with.
He's on the quiet pumpkin watch.
Sedate pumpkin watch.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Keith. I mean, I know he's your boy and everything. Is it possible that Baker Mayfield has? He always plays really well for the beginning of a team. When he gets to another team, then all of a sudden he goes, "Man, I can do this all. I mean, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." And all of a sudden he's out of Cleveland, he's out of LA, he's out of Carolina. Now he's like playing. Well, I could do this and that. And Todd Bowles is like, you need to calm way down. You're going to be out of here soon. You think he's out warring his welcome over in Carolina?
No, I think he's playing hurt and he's not letting it on. They
He's
also
hurt.
don't
He's
have
definitely hurt.
Liam Cohen.
Yeah, after the shoulder injury.
Cohen. Yeah, and Liam Cohen was a great offensive coordinator last year for him, and I don't know. The beginning of you're right. He was out of a can. He looked like the MVP of the league, the first 5-6 weeks, and then started, But I think he's banged up. He was also missing. At one point he was missing all his wide receivers, all top three: Evans, Godwin, and the rookie. What's it? Emeka. Oh my God. And big. Oh my God, I can't say his name either. I feel like Gronk.
Jigba or something like that,
right? Kate Otten was beat up for a while. He lost the running back. Bucky Irving was gone for the year. Tristan Wirfs was out. Like they've been pretty beat up, but that's no excuse. A lot of teams are pretty beat up. Look at the 49ers. There's just the whole thing's out of sync with them, and I just don't know. It's almost like when he got those guys back, it made it worse. So, and then you can see, if I go back to the screen share, actually, I just saw this over here, right here, Peter Schrager, Baker Mayfield is all sorts of banged up.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's been a lot of his problem, Bruce. I know in Cleveland that last year, he was all taped together. And it was weird that he got them a wild card win. They blew Pittsburgh out in Pittsburgh. And then they dumped him for Deshaun. So it's hard to say. But I think Tampa Bay needs to reset after. I think they're going to lose. They need to go home and lick their wounds. Sadly, I think it might cost Todd Bowles his job. Maybe he gets a pass because of all the injuries and then first-year coordinator. But this is not how anybody saw this season ended, the way they started. But then again, Edson, you pointed it out last week, I think it was, that they won a bunch of those early games by last-minute field goals and stuff like that. So.
It was just like by the skin of their teeth. Yep. Yeah. Everybody was commenting on it, and we're waiting for him to just get more on a roll and win some kind of more typical wins. But I agree with you completely that it's all about he's just hurt. And
he's hurt.
You could see it. You could see it in real time. He goes back and like the passes aren't getting
the velocity of his passes
they're hitting the ground
down
before the receivers, and he's just playing hurt. I don't know. I don't blame him. I know
how many weeks ago was that? That was like 8 weeks ago, wasn't it? Like six, 8 weeks ago.
Middle of the season-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
It is confounding with them, but I think they're almost better off losing, so they can just kind of go back.
Probably.
And reset and come back next year. There's too much talent on that team. They're well coached. It's just they're almost like Atlanta, and it's inexplicable why they're so bad and they struggle so much. But I think Carolina's kind of peaking at the right time, where they're divergent. Tampa Bay is going in the wrong direction.
Well, the thing is, though, why did Carolina get? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't they lose? They got beat up pretty bad by Seattle, but Seattle was in a different league as opposed to Carolina. So.
But if memory serves, the Panthers did beat Green Bay.
Oh, I think they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Did you look that up, Chop? I'm pretty sure that happened.
And they almost pretty sure that did too.
I think Bruce wants us to move on to the Seattle 49ers game.
Yeah, I think so too.
Now this one is for top seed overall.
Yeah, it's big.
This is a big game.
It's pumpkin watch all over again, and it's like
so Glinzer brought up that Christian McCaffrey might get some votes for offensive player. I think he's also in the MVP discussions.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Right.
Brock Purdy is on fire right now. And Kyle Shanahan could be up there for coach of the year because the 49ers have been one of the most injured teams in the league, playing without two of their best defensive players all year for the most part. And here they are at 12-4 looking for the number one seed. And if they get it, the road to the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl itself will be in their home stadium. They won't have to leave.
Yeah, no SoFi.
So it's it's interesting to see what I honestly on the other side is Sam Darnold up to the task. This is monumental task. This is we're shining a spotlight on Sam Darnold. They're going to be on national TV tonight, prime time. Can he get the job done, or does he stub his toe? What do you guys think?
I'm taking San Francisco, but it's going to be a great game.
San Francisco. Sam Darnold is going to throw some interceptions tonight.
I got Miami.
He's going to
not Miami, Seattle.
Really?
You got Seattle? Why? Why do you have Seattle?
Because they got my boy Jackson Smith.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the thing is, if you take a look at what Sam Darnold's been doing the last probably 7 or 8 games, he hasn't, for the bulk of the games, been playing exceptional or anything like that. But I think it's like 9 touchdowns and 9 interceptions over that course. But it's a team game. It's like, I mean, the real thing about it is that when crunch time comes, he doesn't. So far, he hasn't folded. He has done what he needs to do. At the last drive of the game, or when they're tied and things, he has stepped up and played well during those spots. In general, he's kind of been mediocre through most of the game, but I mean, Seattle is just solid everywhere. I like San Francisco in this game because I think they're as even as you can be, but I think I just give them the home edge. But
that's the only reason I'm picking them. That's the only reason I'm picking them.
Yeah.
They are favored by 2.5 right now.
So y'all know Brandon Ayuk, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Kendrick Bourne said that he hasn't seen him in 2 months, and Kyle Shanahan also said that he hasn't seen him in 2 months. So I think that Brandon Ayuk, he going somewhere else next season.
Oh yeah, no, I think he might be gone in a different kind of way. Like he might need some medical attention. Like he might be going through some kind of depression or something.
Yeah, that's what Kendrick Bourne.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't. It doesn't sound good to me when guys vanish like that. Remember, who was the guy that Dallas? The guy vanished and he ended up committing suicide not long ago.
Oh, jeez.
Or was the Raiders?
Oh man,
wasn't it during the Super Bowl? Guy disappeared during the Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
And then he didn't play again. What was his name? Barrett something like that. There's not much room left in this head for those kind of facts.
I think Ayuk will be fine once he gets to Pittsburgh.
He stopped mandatory rehab. Yeah, once he gets to Pittsburgh, that's exactly what's going to happen, Edson. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Him and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's another one. That's true.
Yeah. So then tomorrow, Saints and Falcons. So this, again, here's another team. Let's talk about the Saints for a minute here. Atlanta's favored by 3.5, but so I think the Saints have found their quarterback. This Tyler Shough in the last 5 or 6 games.
Yes.
He's dropping dimes. He looks really, really strong. If he had started the year at the beginning, the Saints might have a shot at that division title. That's 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, the way it played out, I agree with you. Yeah,
the way it played out, and props too. I mean, a lot of people were laughing that they hired Kellen Moore out of Dallas to be the head coach. That looks like it's going to work out for them. They're one of the oldest teams in the league, and go ahead.
No, I was going to say that much like when you're talking about the Jets in terms of preparing stockpiling picks, they've also been laying the groundwork for that as well. I can't remember the guy's name, but they got rid of their best. This is how good Chuck is. They got rid of their best receiver at the trade deadline to get some picks. So we're talking about Chuck doing well without the best receiver. I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, and he went to Seattle and he had that big kick return that got that comeback going. But yeah, I mean, you look at this. I think this might be Cam Jordan's last game. I think they probably should have unloaded Kamara before he got hurt because Kamara's getting up there in years and he still has some value. They might try to move him in the offseason, but you can see that the Saints have a little bit. They got something cooking down there in the Bayou, and they could be back in the next year or two.
I think so too. And I actually think they're going to do well in this game. Like goes back to the how Atlanta does well and then lays in it. I'm actually picking the Saints in this game.
Nice.
I took Atlanta just because of because their defense plays pretty good, and but it's like one of those you never know games.
Division, yeah.
Right.
Divisional, everything gets thrown out in a divisional game.
Divisional game. Atlanta does have a great defense, and their secondary it's been good for the last couple of years. But in Edson, I think we talked about it last year that they had no pass rush at all. Like their pressures were abysmally low last year. It was almost a joke. They hardly got any pressure on quarterbacks. They have solved that problem.
Yep.
They were all over. What's his face there?
Stafford, yeah.
Stafford. Oh my God! I mean, he had no time to breathe. They have a great back end in Atlanta, and Kirk Cousins is expensive, but I think they're happy they held on to it.
Yeah.
With what happened to Michael Penix, and you can put a dependable veteran in there when you have a guy like Bijan. He loves throwing to Kyle Pitts. So Atlanta looks like the kind of thing like they have figured it out just a little too late. But both teams are on an upward trajectory. I'm taking Atlanta because they're home.
Yeah, I got Atlanta for that as well. I mean, I believe that if they are Kirk Cousins, especially. If you say I'm going out with a bang. Bijan Robinson, he already said I proved something to y'all, and I'm gonna keep showing y'all until the end that I am the future. So I believe I'm going with Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm also going to Atlanta because Chris Olave's hurt. So.
Olave's hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll affect their offense for sure. But yeah, I mean, both teams are kind of fun to watch. So I might out here in LA. It's raining. I'm going to spend the day in a Buffalo Wild Wings or something tomorrow. I did find a Steelers bar over at Huntington Beach near me here. I might go there. But,
hey, if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, me and Chop and Josiah will meet you there. Just tell us where you are.
It'll be the one in Irvine.
Okay. Chop, get the address.
Okay. I'm
or
on it right now. On it right now.
Or we can get a ride with Diggs. I mean, what's his name? Gibbs? Gibbs.
Yeah.
Get on his back. We'll pick up Edson on the way.
Can Jahmyr Gibbs carry all you guys out here?
Yeah, probably.
So you guys you're probably laughing too because you see these start times here, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're on West Coast, so I keep forgetting that.
Yep.
That's right. I might have to watch the early games at a breakfast joint. So
that sounds fun though.
It does.
That's one thing about living on the West Coast. When I was in Phoenix, that was fun.
It is and it isn't because then like all the games are over in the middle of the day. You're like,
yeah, you're right.
And it's the one that's hard is the prime time. The Steelers are on at 5 p.m. Like that's Browns Bengals, the Battle of Ohio. These teams like wow. Both are cheap. Both are run similar. They're just crap teams. Cincinnati's a 7.5 point favorite here because of Joe Burrow. There's a huge, I mean, the offense in general. You got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Joe Burrow. On the other side, you got nothing. Especially with the running back there for Cleveland's gone for the year. What's his name again? Drawing a blank. Judkins. Yeah, he was having such a good year too. What a shame. It happened to him.
I'm taking Cleveland in this game.
Yeah, I'm taking Cleveland. I mean, because I you know why I'm taking Cleveland? Because I know that it's going to be a record being broken.
Yes.
I don't have to say anything else.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, and that's why I'm taking Cincinnati because they're just focusing on that one thing the whole time, and they're going to forget about the rest of the game. And Burrow, like you said, Keith, he's just having fun right now. He's the whole pressure's off. There's no playoff run. He's just kind of just relaxed and just doing what he does.
Did you just say?
Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
Uh-oh.
You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Yeah, like you said, Cleveland is focused on getting Garrett the record. That's fine, but you can't just focus on that. There's a whole game to be played, so that's why I'm picking Cincinnati.
It's interesting. Myles Garrett came out last week after he didn't get anything against Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And said that it looked like the Steelers were more worried about stopping him from getting the records in front of TJ Watt than they were about winning the football game. I'm not sure I buy into all that because he didn't get a sack against them last year either.
Right.
I just think they know how to scheme against him. The thing here is, for me, the big question coming out of this game is going to be, is this the last game in Cincinnati for Joe Burrow?
Right. I don't think it is. I definitely do not think it is. I mean, they're going to prioritize him over any. They're never going to get rid of him, unless it's something where I'm saying unless it's something where he just doesn't want to play, but I don't think he will.
I think it's Shedeur Sanders' coming out party. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, because the thing is, well, you guys have been picking on me, so I'm just going to make outrageous picks. Oh, okay. This is just for Keith, since he was picking on me earlier about Carolina beat Green Bay. Everyone that's watching the show, next Sunday is Keith's birthday. Gifts are appreciated. Thank you. All right, now then. Yeah, you're number 1 too, brother. Anyway.
Geez, I get that now, Bruce. I know. Of course, you would pick Cleveland because Cleveland beat Green Bay as well, right?
Cold-blooded.
Rejoicing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. Because cold-blooded.
I have nothing.
Singing now.
I have nothing. I just
back to Joe Burrow. Do you think Joe Burrow is the next Andrew Luck? Do you think he's gonna just bail out? He just doesn't seem happy. I mean, I know you're right, Edson. He's gonna play loose today. He doesn't care anymore. So, but
he has his best friends there. I mean,
I still think he's gonna keep playing.
Yeah, I think he's gonna keep playing. That his best friend is there. I mean, they do everything together.
That's true.
Higgins, he's got to get some gas for the Batmobile too.
The Batmobile, right? So I think he'll just keep playing.
And this could be the last game for T. Higgins as a Bengal, though. They can't.
Okay, that I agree with you.
I have a question. Why don't they just start Flacco and let him go out in the blaze of glory?
Maybe they will. This might be one of those things where Burrow starts and then they start subbing people out.
Right.
Right.
It's a week 18 throwaway game. I mean, the game is absolutely zippo.
But I agree with Chop. I think Myles Garrett's going to get the record tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too. I think he'll get 2 or 3 sacks, to be honest with you. Cincinnati.
Yes.
And getting back to what you said, Keith, with Myles Garrett, I mean, it seems like he just wanted to talk about like why he didn't get the sacks and stuff, talking about how Pittsburgh prioritized him, and I don't know how much I get out of that, but I do remember some plays, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that Pittsburgh's offense kept some weapons like trying to chip away at him like much longer, a few more seconds longer than they would normally do, and that may have hurt them in the long run offensively. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
It may have, but like I said, he's never really hurt them.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
They've always schemed to stay away from him.
Yep.
And when we get to the Steelers later on, I do want to make a comment that the guy they stupidly didn't plan for and went right after was.
Oh yeah.
It's so stupid. Talk about another meaningless game: the Packers and the Vikings.
Definitely. Trash cans.
Well, I mean, they are in the playoffs, so Packers on the playoffs. Vikings are not going to make it, so I'm not sure what to play for here.
Can someone explain why Minnesota's a 9.5 point favorite?
Because I believe that the Packer who's the I forgot. Sorry, Bruce, I forgot the coach, but I believe
Matt LaFleur.
I believe they're saying that they're going to rest a lot of players.
They're starting their third string quarterback.
Yep.
Oh, they are. They're not even starting Mariota. Wow.
No, Willis, but
Willis he hurt his shoulder.
Willis hurt his shoulder.
He's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt.
And they're not going to put Love out there. So
I get him in.
No.
I constantly mix up Malik Willis and Marcus Mariota. I mix them up all the time.
Well, Mariota's hurt too when we get to that game.
Yeah.
Only thing I have to say about my Packers is Chop, Josiah, get ready for round 3.
Bruce, I don't think I got something to say about your Packers. Pack it up. Go home. Just get out. Pack it up.
Doink in the name.
Doink.
Step in the name of love.
Doink.
Step. Okay, that didn't happen this year. Don't do that.
Doink.
Edison, please get him. Edison, please get him. Please get him. Browns.
Well, I mean, the good thing about the playoffs next week is that you can't end in a tie, so there's not going to be a 40-40 thing. So
cold-blooded.
Exactly.
So JJ McCarthy is going to start for Minnesota.
Yes.
And this is going to be a crazy story that Minnesota might end up 9-8 in last place.
And in last place, yep. Or actually, Detroit might win.
That's true. Detroit could end up, but either way, and as bad as the Vikings have looked off and on all year long, and the struggles at quarterback between Wentz and McCarthy and Brosmer, it's just how Kevin O'Connell has patched together a 500 team out of that is incredible. It just shows you what good coaching really can do when you don't have many resources available. It's just it's insane. It really is insane.
Well, had they kept Sam Darnold, who knows?
If they kept Sam Darnold, can you imagine? That's probably one of the biggest mistakes we saw in this past offseason was the Vikings' lack of planning at quarterback. And putting all their eggs in the McCarthy basket without him ever starting a game. So I'm taking Minnesota today. So
yeah, me too. Only because the Packers are resting players and they got their third string.
Yeah, Packers are mailing it in. All right, back to what we got.
I wonder who I'm going to take.
Who are you taking, Bruce?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Oh
yes.
Okay.
Why would you throw a pick away?
Because I'm loyal.
Because he's consistent.
Oh man, you should never bet with your heart, Bruce.
You said you're a lawyer?
Okay.
Did you say you're loyal or a lawyer? What are
loyal.
Because you're lying. Either way, you're lying.
Wow.
Yeah, right. If the Seahawks kept Wilson, they'd be like 3-13. So Cowboys Giants.
Another
Dallas
meaningless
is a
one.
3.5 point favorite. Another meaningless one. Lots of change coming for the team in New York. They got some work to do, but they have. It looks like found a quarterback.
They have some good pieces if they get them back.
Yes, they do.
Yes, if Neighbors comes back and Scatterbo,
yeah. They've stocked with it. It's interesting too because they're going to end up with the number 1 or the number 2 pick. It looks like so they don't need a quarterback, so they can trade down for more draft picks. They can fix. They need to fix the offensive line. That's their biggest problem.
Yep.
Yes.
Other than that, they're in pretty good shape. Their defense is solid, decent pass rush. You can always add to the secondary, but this is one of those teams. If they can get the right guy in there, you can see it
Right.
like kind of like a Vrabel situation where Patriots had a 4-win season last year. The right guy comes in, boom, look what happened. By just taking what's available, that talent base that's there, and just kick it up a notch because you're just that much better of a coach. So Dallas
Hey,
is Dallas.
Keith,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? The thing I sent you, can you put that online?
No, not from my phone.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Let me see. Yeah. Why?
Oh, I gotta tell two people to just calm down.
Oh, I see what it is. It's double doink.
Oh no.
Get out of here.
Double doink.
Whatever. That was years and years ago. Get out of here. We forgot about it.
Dad,
That was
at least
was-
we can get first downs. They can't. You know what I'm saying? We
That
saw
was-
that during
yeah.
overtime.
That was the year they traded up to get Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's harsh.
Yes. Oh yeah. Hi. We can get Patrick Mahomes. No, we want Mitch Trubisky.
All
right, Mike Tomlin. All right, Packers. Okay, you guys don't do it. Don't do it.
Round 3 coming up.
All right, Keith.
So
I
do
think
the
I like the Giants in this game.
Do you?
I like the
Yeah, they're at home. I think Dart was going to want to go off on a winning. I think that I don't even know his name, but the interim head coach is going to try to promote himself with this game. Just and the Cowboys look like they're in the off-season mode already, getting rid of Diggs. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That was a strange move this late in the year. Why wouldn't you just?
Did he
wait
play?
till
I mean, did he
next
start though?
No, I don't think so.
Did he even start though? Like, did he get him?
I don't think he played. I don't think he played a lot this year. I really don't.
Yeah, he's been
I don't
injury
think he
prone
did
for a
either.
while.
Oh, I wanted to
got
say
hurt like week 2.
Yeah.
Didn't he get hurt like week 2?
I wanted to say something about the Browns, but I forgot to say it. I think Kevin
Go
Stefanski.
ahead.
I think he's gone.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be good. I think he's going to stay around another year to develop Sanders. You never know.
I think they're going to draft another quarterback this year.
Yeah.
I don't think Sanders is any good.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot of hype, but
what?
I mean, Edson, you might be right about Dallas, but I'm taking them because I think Prescott's going to play, right? Pickens is
Yeah,
gonna play.
he is.
Yeah.
I think,
and he's very good. Yeah, I don't think he's ever lost to the Giants.
I think they're going to put.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Oh wow.
I think they can just flat out score New York. So
Yeah.
I'll go with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'll take the Cowboys.
I'll go with the Cowboys.
But I would not be surprised if the Giants won because, sorry, Josiah and Chop, before Dart got hurt, that was a hell of a game they played against Chicago because Dart was running around all over the place.
Oh no, yeah. He was doing his thing. That dude is a phenomenal quarterback. I can see why that they picked him over Sanders. I mean, I can see why a lot of these teams picked like Chuck. I can see why they picked him over Sanders. Like Dart is Dart, but Dart he hopefully he can have a longer career if he learn how to play as a quarterback and slide and not throwing his head into people. Yeah, not throwing his head into people like he's a quarterback. He's not Derrick Henry. He's not. So he's good though. Yeah, he's good.
Chop, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say whoever takes over next year has to settle him down. He's going to get himself killed. But yeah, other than that, but I love his fearlessness. He plays a lot like Baker Mayfield.
Right.
He's just bigger and stronger. But yeah, he's nuts. Or he plays like Josh Allen too. But Josh Allen's a little nuts too. But yeah, I think the pieces are there for New York. They just got to get the right coaching staff in place. I think they stuck with Dable a little too long. Titans, Jags. Jacksonville, 13.5 points.
Jags.
Yeah. Pretty obvious. Not much to say about this, except that the Cam Ward has. You look at where Cam Ward was the first couple weeks of the season, and remember he had the famous "We Asked" press conference. To where he is now, the progression within that 1 year gives Tennessee some hope that they've got a guy to build around. They just don't have any pieces around him. There's no talent on that team for the most part. If there is talent too, it's just raw, young, undeveloped talent. So they need a coach. Mike McCoy is the interim. He's not going to stay. So I don't know what they do. Do they bring in a guy like Mike McCarthy who can work with Cam Ward, an offensive guy? That's right. I remember that game. That was early in the year. That's right. The Giants were celebrating that they won before it was over. That's when the kicker, what's his name, Brandon Aubrey, hit that 60-something yarder at the end.
Right. I do. Yes. They always play them. They always play them tight, and they're always high-scoring games.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, Titans the last couple of weeks, I'd say 5-6 weeks, have been a lot more competitive. They almost won last week. They were way ahead. They blew the game. So there's some hope there, but I think the story of the year here and potential coach of the year, Liam Cohen. Down in Jacksonville. Duval. Remember that? Duval.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
And we were talking about the beginning of the season. Is this Trevor Lawrence's year, make or break year?
Mm-hmm. And it started off as a break. He didn't look all that great the first 5
No,
days.
he didn't.
He looks awesome now.
I was hearing, I forgot what I was listening to, and it was, not confirmed, but it was theorized that Trevor Lawrence had that, on the team lead. He didn't put the hours in. He didn't put the film study in. I'm the face of the franchise, and I don't have to do as much. And Liam Cohen came in and said, no, you're coming into my office, and we're going to go through film together, and we're going to work on. He wasn't game prepping well enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that was probably why he's throwing so many interceptions all the time. So Cohen definitely turned him around. I mean, this is quite a story.
Yes.
And Hunter's been out for half the year.
Right.
So, but Travis Etienne running like the devil, and bringing in Jacoby Myers, like that turned the corner when they made the trade for Jacoby Myers. And they can get him out there with Brian Johnson. Now they have a 1-2 tandem on the wide receiver, and it seemed like that opened up the game more. And he's thrown a lot less picks since Myers came in. So they're going to be interesting to watch. I mean, they're kind of an enigma. They could be a team that gets in the playoffs and goes on a little run, or they lose the very first game. I don't know what to make of them. So. I'll go. Yeah, we all took Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville.
Yeah. All right.
Jacksonville.
Moving on, another team that talk about a turnaround. This team was 2-5, the Texans, and the other team, the Colts.
Oh man.
The Colts were 8-2. And then disaster struck. So we got Colts at Texans tomorrow. Phillip Rivers last game. And
again,
he's not even playing.
Well,
he's not playing.
No, he's not playing. No, he's not playing.
They're going to start Riley Leonard, but he might get in there. They might throw him in, toward the end, or not. I don't know, but they brought him in to try to save their season. It didn't work out. Despite him, he played pretty well. And for a guy coming off the couch who hadn't thrown a ball in 5 years, it didn't look bad at all. But it's a shame. And the trouble with the Colts, it didn't start when Daniel Jones ruptured his Achilles. It started 3 games before that when he fractured his fibula.
Oh, I know about that.
Yeah, he was playing with a cracked fibula, so his mobility was gone. And a lot of Daniel Jones's game is running the football. So once he cracked his fibula, they started. That's when the trouble started. Then he blew his Achilles out, and the season was pretty much over when that happened. And you can see, like, remember, Jonathan Taylor was running away with the rushing title, and he's done nothing since then because now they became very one-dimensional. So it's a shame. I mean, they were 8-2. People were thinking number 1 seed, and now they're not even going to make the playoffs. Like a former Colts coach once said,
Another game. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
I don't think they're gonna. I think Houston's gonna take this one. Where would that put Houston in the seeding now? Let me just quickly look over here. So right now, the Texans are the 5th seed. I think they're stuck there. They can end up at 6, but they can't go any higher than 5. So I think Houston will want to finish out strong. They're home. They're a 10-point favorite.
Yeah. Houston's got the best defense. Houston, we've been saying it all year. Houston's got a defense. They have a very good defense.
Yeah. Daniil Hunter and Willie Anderson coming off the. Oh my God, they're savage. It's funny because we were talking about the Broncos pass rush like almost all year, and then all of a sudden Houston just out of nowhere. Yeah, they're going to be fun to watch in the playoffs too. And I tell you what, if I'm Pittsburgh or Baltimore, I don't want to play them.
No,
you don't want to get into that. Yeah, it's same down here in Lake Forest, California. It's just raining and gross. But it is.
It never rains in Southern California.
Sing it. Yes, sing it.
It never rains. It pours. Yeah, it pours.
Oh, Dad, you remember when we beat the 49ers? It was raining.
Oh yeah. We did.
I think that game was in black and white.
We had just a fews. What you talking about?
Okay.
We all took Houston over Jackson for the Colts.
Yeah, Jacksonville and then Houston. Yep. Same thing. Yep.
All right.
Edson, I'm speaking from the heart. I missed you.
Oh, Edson was gone?
Really gone.
No.
That's actually the perfect reply.
Edson, I gotta tell you a story. Edson, I gotta tell you this, man. I've been waiting to tell you this since Josiah is here now. A couple of weeks ago, Josiah chimed in and he couldn't hear anything. Okay, and he's talking and everything, but he couldn't come through. And he said to me later on, when I was over at Chop's house, I said, Josiah, how do you enjoy the show? He said, I didn't hear anything, but the only thing I knew was when Edson would laugh, I would start laughing too, even though you couldn't hear me. So he was making all his emotions off of your laughing.
Oh, that's cool.
Right, Josiah?
Yeah. And then I got into work, and then I started lagging. I was like, bro, what is going on?
Oh,
Edson Jr. It's Edson Jr. then. All right. Edson, why you take my son, man? Come on, man.
Oh, man, this got really...
We've reached that point.
Oh, here we go again.
It's Jets time. Jets Bills. Buffalo 7.5-point favorite. No Josh Allen, right? No Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's my question. Like, how many Bills starters are even going to play?
Or if he starts, he's going to play like one quarter.
I think they should play him a little bit more because it's the last game at Highmark Stadium forever. The last game there, and it's going to be pretty emotional. And I don't think they're going to bring back O.J. Simpson.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay.
But
they might have to cut him out.
But Marv Levy might be there. Isn't Marv like 100 years old?
Yeah.
He's still kicking, man. I'd love to see Marv Levy out there.
The living Bud Grant of football.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, the Jets, we talked about it at the beginning of the show. That's why I put the bag back on.
Jets.
This is one of the most horrific things I've ever seen. They don't have, we just talked about the Giants, how they have a nice foundation that they could build on if they get the right guy in there. You don't even have that much with New York. I mean, what do you really have beyond Bryce Hall and Garrett Wilson? Nothing. There's not much to build on there at all. I don't know. Luckily they have about 1,400,000 draft picks and a lot of salary cap room, and they're just going to have to start over. But you're probably looking at another 5-win season next year, even if they do that. So
yeah,
I don't
first
know.
They have to worry about getting the right people there to take advantage of getting, picking the right draft picks and then developing them, which they've always had issues with. And then on top of that, even if you get all that right, it still takes about a good 2 or 3 years. And so it's like if you're a Jet fan, you're really kind of like in a bad position compared to with the Giants fans, at least hopeful.
If you're a Jet fan, you're wearing the bag.
Question. I've never. Oh, maybe Bruce. Are you the Jets mascot? I've never seen the Jets mascot. Do they have a mascot? Is it you, Bruce?
Right here. Jets bag.
Oh, there we go. All right, now the bagheads. The baghead.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you know what?
They stole it from the Saints. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I saw the stat line where it said Garrett Wilson is still the leading receiver yard.
Derek Wilson is leading.
No, Garrett Wilson is the leader receiving. Like he has the leading receiving yards on his team.
And he's been hurt for the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Week 6.
They don't really throw. They don't really throw to the wide receiver. So.
Well, they have what's his name? Adanis Mitchell that they got in that trade with the Colts.
Yeah.
Who's playing better? I mean, it's funny because Wilson and Hall are the core of the team, and they're both miserable. They want out, and the Jets won't trade them. So I don't know. It's really gonna. I feel bad for Aaron Glenn, but I've never seen a guy. He looks like he's drowning. Like he looks like he's trying to like tread water in there. Like an ankle weight around, just pulling him down. He just looks so overmatched, and then he gets in press conferences and says the dumbest crap. So yeah, Bills at home.
Yeah,
and in answer to your question, Marv Levy turned 100 in August.
Wow.
I wonder if he'll go to I wonder if they'll show him in the press box. He probably will. If he has a chance to go to the game, he probably will go to the game.
Yeah, we were just talking about how Jonathan Taylor fell off the table, and there you go, James Cook went Brian.
I think they will rest James Cook.
I do too. I think they might start everybody for a quarter because it's the last game there, and then pull them off. But yeah, Buffalo. Everybody else, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh yeah,
Buffalo. Buffalo.
We're getting down to the end here. We got Detroit against the Bears in Chicago. Bears.
Yeah, you talk about the end. You just mentioned the Bears. They are the end of everything.
No, Bears.
Chicago trying to lock in that number 2, right?
And number 2 plays number 7.
Yep. So, but the Eagles have a shot at number 2.
Oh,
right. Yep.
So the Bears kind of have to win. I think Detroit's just done. I think that those last couple losses to Pittsburgh and then last week, just
Minnesota. They didn't look good at all against Minnesota last week. They looked.
The turnovers were, crazy. The amount of turnovers. You don't see that out of Jared Goff. So I think they're just deflated. I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to come out and give themselves a puncher's chance here. I think they might just mail it in. What do you think?
I honestly do not think that Detroit's going to mail it. I think they will be competitive. I think that Campbell will just keep them competitive, but they will try. I think, but I still think Chicago's going to win this game. They're just Their offense is just too good, and Detroit's offense can't keep up with it. And Campbell's play calling is still a problem for them.
It's
they make too many mistakes.
Huge play. I thought he learned his lesson 2 years ago when he gave the championship game to San Francisco, but no, apparently not. So
his pride is oh my goodness gracious.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, his ego is overruling.
His ego is
his
out of control.
His ego. Yeah, his ego is just.
But he also knows how to motivate, so I don't think they're just gonna mail it in. I just don't think they have enough to win.
Yeah.
I hate to say this. I hate saying this. I hate saying this.
Say it.
Say it. Say it. Just say
I'm
it.
taking.
Say
I'm
it.
saying. I'm taking
Say
Chicago.
it. Wow.
I'm taking Chicago.
There you go, Bruce.
Okay. That was hard enough, but this is even worse.
There you go.
Okay, here it is. Ben Johnson may be considered for Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I believe he should be.
I believe he should be too. Yeah.
Okay.
He's right there with Cohen and Vrabel, like what they've done. They've all taken teams that were like won 4 games last year and got them in the playoffs. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's just all 3 of them. I mean, can you give out a coach of the year? Can you give all 3 of them the coach of the year?
Yeah.
Maybe.
They've all done this
well
same exact job. They've taken teams that were down and out, losers, and brought them in the playoffs. So, yeah. And I don't know with Campbell, one last thought on Campbell. I don't know so much of his ego or his belief in that offense, his belief in in Montgomery, in Goff, in St. Brown, and all those weapons he had. Williams, it just goes right down the line. He got so many weapons. But, their trouble really started when they lost their tight end for the year. Now, when you go back and look, that was like probably the one, it was kind of quiet. Okay, it's a tight end. Nobody really worried about the tight end, except the Packers. But the Packers, when they lost Kraft, the same thing happened.
Yep.
So,
but their defense is also fallen off. I mean, I don't know what's happening with the defense as well.
Their secondary.
They lost Brian Branch too.
Secondary. They lost all
Brian
4
Branch,
of their starting. Yeah. Branch is a huge loss.
I think the Lions should consider trading David Montgomery too, because they barely even utilize him. So I think they should consider trading him and get some good.
That's a good point. I think he likes having them both, but they maybe should consider it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's out here. He's out here wandering. He's running everywhere.
but Bruce, the question is, are you going to pick Chicago next week?
Hell no. Never. This is like a New Year's thing. Never.
What?
So
are you going to become a fan next week? That's
oh man. You know the way I could.
Let's go Bears.
San Diego, and I'm still calling them San Diego Chargers. Are going to be in Denver for a meeting with the Broncos.
Well, not meaningless for Broncos, but meaningless for them.
Meaningless for San Diego's resting everybody. Denver by 13.5.
Yep.
So it's going to easily be Denver. Denver wants to lock up that 1 seed.
Right.
Which they probably will, but an easy win.
I think that the Chargers are going to use this as a kind of like a bye week to try to recover from their injuries, their massive injuries, and not many starters are going to play. So yeah,
and aside from Pittsburgh or Baltimore, who will be the most vulnerable team in the AFC playoff race, I'd say the Chargers are the next most vulnerable team. I don't know. And then again, Jim Harbaugh, the guy's a phenomenal coach. Everywhere he goes, they just win.
Yeah.
So they just don't seem like, I don't know, that they're playoff metal right now. I don't know. Chiefs Raiders in a complete throwaway game. Travis Kelce's last game probably. Kansas City is a 5.5 point favorite. I think the Raiders are tanking for that number 1 pick, and they're going to get Fernando Mendoza, I'm guessing. That's who they're going to want out of Indiana.
Yeah.
That poor kid getting trapped there, playing there. Jeez.
I'm taking the Raiders.
Really?
Yes.
I think Andy Reid pulls it out.
I think they will play hard for their coach, Pete Carroll. It will be a saving game, and they'll beat Kansas City because Kansas City is falling off the table, and they're starting their third string quarterback. I think it's Len Dawson or George Blanda. I don't know who it is.
It's Chris Oladokin.
Yeah,
Chris Oladokin was drafted in the 7th round. You know who drafted Chris Oladokin? Your
Pittsburgh Steelers.
But Kansas City's been competitive even after Mahomes went down. So against the Broncos had their hands full with them. So I am going with Kansas City here too, but because I think
I'm taking the Raiders. I think that's my gut feeling pick.
No, I realize that. I just think you're right, Keith. I think the Raiders are going to try to get that, lock up that number 1 pick, but Raiders.
Yeah, they don't. If they somehow win and the Giants lose, the Giants end up with it. So, right?
And then there'll be a big prize for someone to. I think the Jets are going to try to get some kind of deal with the Giants. I don't know how viable that is.
It's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. But I think the Raiders are going to lock it up. And poor Fernando Mendoza. Let's say our prayers for that poor kid, right?
Well, he probably is thinking a little bit like, well, if Tom Brady's associated with this organization, maybe it'll be a quick turnaround. He might be thinking that way. So,
I think I'm taking the Chiefs because your future Bear is out. Max Crosby, he's out. He's not playing. Your future.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's out. He's hurt. I forgot about that.
Future Bear. Future Bear.
Future Bears.
Oh, man. Why would you wish that on anybody?
I don't think he's hurt.
Hey.
Actually, they showed him he was playing basketball.
Yeah, I don't think he's hurt.
He walked out the facility and said, "I'm done."
Yeah,
exactly.
They told him they were shutting him down, and he got pissed off.
Yeah.
So they put him on the injury report, but he's not hurt. Yeah.
And he posted on Twitter.
Cardinals Rams. Did he?
Yeah, he did.
There you go.
This seems to be like a meaningless game too. But I think what McVay was really off that how bad they played or losing to the Falcons. I think he's going to play all his starters here and try to really win this game in preparation for the playoffs.
The what?
I do too.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you, Edson. McVay is the ultimate competitor, and he's a guy who he's like Belichick in a way where he doesn't want to take the foot off the gas at all. It's hard to flip the switch. If you flip the switch off, to flip the swich back on is very difficult.
Yeah,
he seems like the guy who wants these intense. He wants them focused all the time, and he's going to treat this like a playoff dress rehearsal, if you will.
Yeah,
so
especially given like they've had some couple bad games here towards the end of the year. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, but they've lost 2 of the last 3, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they were looking at a number 1 seed, the division title, and suddenly they're 3rd in the division. And
that's it.
Where are they right now in the playoffs? 6th seed? Yeah, they're 6th. So he can't be happy about that. What Bruce is happy about is that there will not be a playoff game in SoFi.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Oh, another one.
It's the team, which I was going to make Dolphins bag.
Yeah, you could.
No, but Miami's
get the bag
really
in teal.
In the second half of the year.
Yeah,
Miami
somehow they've
well in the second half of the year. So Patriots
again
by 11.5.
The problem is what do they do with the quarterback position? That's a big problem going forward. And I know they're trying to evaluate their this kid here, Ewers, I think his name is.
Yeah, Quinn
and they're trying to figure out
Quinn
whether
Ewers.
he's got some kind of future with them or what they're going to do in the offseason. I get it. So I don't know. I think they're playing much more competitive now, and I think that point spread's a little too high. Obviously, I'm going with New England to win the game, but
right,
seems to be a pretty high point spread for a divisional game where the Dolphins are being competitive.
I think this is why.
Oh, okay, the whole thing, yeah. But Tua's not playing, so this guy could be better. The new quarterback could be better in the cold. I don't know.
Could be.
Find out.
We'll find out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who does not have a future in Miami is Zach Wilson, because they clearly
they didn't even go to him. Yeah.
Skip right over.
Yeah.
Right over him. So yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Oh God, can you imagine that?
Oh, that's not where I want to go.
That would be terrible. No, that would be a terrible move.
Is Tyreek Hill going to still be there next year?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he will, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
The thing with Tyreek Hill is I don't think he'll ever be the same again, because he's not a big guy. And his whole game is speed. And if that burst is gone and he can't get that separation anymore, because he's little.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Plus he's going to Pittsburgh anyway, so.
That's true. He'll end up in Pittsburgh, and then he'll punch a fan, and or shoot somebody.
Yeah, get suspended the last two games, then lose the playoffs.
Yeah, but they'll end up 9-8.
Yes, he will get them to 9-8.
They'll end up 9. Yeah, he'll get them to 9-8. The Patriots, I think Vrabel, very much like McVay, is going to.
Oh my gosh!
At least the first half. At least in the first half, it'll be a full-on dress rehearsal. He'll probably empty the bench in the second half, especially if they have a huge lead. But I think New England.
A lot of that will depend on how if the Broncos take care of business too, and they really don't have a shot at the number 1 seed as well. So
that's a good point, because they play the late game. Broncos are playing right.
I think so.
No, they're playing at the same
time. Pittsburgh plays at night.
Pittsburgh
plays at night, and the Broncos play at 2:00 in Los Angeles time.
Broncos are at 4:25 Eastern, and so are the Patriots. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're both playing at the same time. Oh,
that's all right. Yeah.
So they'll be scoreboard watching.
Yes.
But you're right. They are. New England's looking for that number 1 seed as well. So. Just in time for their Farmer and Diggs to get suspended. Commanders are now the Redskins. The Redskins at the Eagles. Now the Eagles are going for that number 2 seed. Washington's out of it. I think the Eagles just take their business at home. They're a 4.5-point favorite. I think Washington's cooked, and I'm not sure the coach survives this. Dan Quinn, I think, cooked himself the week he had Jaden Daniels out there in a blowout to Seattle in the fourth quarter and almost got his arm ripped off. And Jaden Daniels is another one, much like Chop when you brought up earlier about Jackson Dart. I think Jaden Daniels has the same issue. He's too small and he can't be running like as much as he is.
He's
I love Jaden Daniels. Last year,
we all like him.
My man, I had a man crush on him last year, but I was always worried that they're going to get him hurt. And then look at this year; it's like RG3 all over again. So they got to be careful.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would give the Washington a chance here if Mariota was playing, but he's not. So
yeah,
or Daniels.
Who was the guy? Josh Jackson.
Josh
Jackson.
Johnson or something like that. Yeah.
Josh.
He was.
Johnson.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
Jackson. I don't know.
Joe Jackson.
I think.
Michael Jackson's father plays for the Commanders.
Yeah.
They do now.
It's
okay. Wow.
No, it's Shoeless Joe. Shoeless Joe. They finally lifted his suspension.
Okay, good.
I think
his wide receiver's feet rose.
I think another problem for the Commanders is Terry McLaurin missing like training camp and all.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Good point. That's a really good point.
Scary Terry. Mr. Ego.
Yeah,
You know, Josiah.
Mr. Ego.
Yeah, you're right, Josiah. When they get into those contract disputes and they go right up to the beginning of the season, it never pans out well. And there you go.
Never.
McLaurin was one of the best receivers in football until this year. And this year is a no-show.
Yeah, remember his game
And
against
again-
Detroit in the playoffs? Wow, he was like 200 plus yards.
Oh God, yeah, he's lethal, and that's a team with far too much talent to have 4 wins. So
Yeah.
Dan Quinn cooked, and seems to be the same thing with Dan Quinn, like you said before, Edson, with Baker Mayfield, where he starts out hot somewhere and then it peters out. Dan Quinn started this way in Atlanta, off the table, and then Washington, he gets a good year or two of success, and then it just goes right off the rails. Speaking of off the rails,
And now
your Pittsburgh Steelers. Not mine. Your
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is interesting because they were a 3.5 home dog. It's up to 4.5.
Why?
Why?
Vegas knows something.
What happened?
What the heck?
Vegas knows something we don't know. Maybe
These games are always very close, regardless of who the winner is.
It's a rock fight. That's what it is. It's like you're beating. I don't know.
Maybe it's the TJ Watt and else he's going to play and he's going to rupture a lung on the field. I don't know. This is look. I don't even know where to start unpacking this. This applies to both teams because they're the same. Grotesquely underachieving, and no matter who wins, they lose because they're just not gonna. This is sad. It's like a consolation prize to go to the playoffs here. And Mike Tomlin had the gall. Did you see the opening of his press conference this week?
No.
He opens his press conference saying, "Welcome to NFC North or AFC North Championship Week, dude."
Wow,
dude. First of all, you were 4-1, and if you beat Cincinnati in Week 6, you pretty much win the division in Week 6. You could put everybody away. The Ravens were 1-5 at that point.
Yeah.
You buried all of them. Not only did he let that slip away, but then in a must-win, win the division, and you're in, and you rest this week game in Cleveland last week.
Against Cleveland.
He goes out and shits his pants all over the field and has the nerve to stand there and act like he's proud of the fact that it's a win and you're in. Like, sorry. It's just that's the ego, like you know what I mean? It's just like the hubris of this guy. I think Baltimore wins, and I think Baltimore wins big in this game. 2 scores easy. Baltimore.
I mean, I'm picking Baltimore too, but I'm a little bit worried that the NFL will somehow try to make Pittsburgh win.
No, I think the NFL likes Lamar Jackson more.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Especially when Aaron Rodgers is very critical of the referees.
Well, that's true.
I want Aaron Rodgers gone. I just, to me, I want the Steelers to lose because we need this. This has to be blown up. This has to be torn down and started over. I'm just so sick of this crap every year. So, I think Baltimore does to them what they did in the wild card last year. Steelers can't stop the run. I think Derrick Henry will run all over them.
Like he did against Green Bay. Go ahead and say it.
Like he did against the Packers. Like he did against the Ravens ran for 300 yards against the Steelers in the wild card last year. I think they do the same damn thing.
I'm picking Pittsburgh just because we were talking about this before. This is a make or break game for both teams, and I think it's a make or break game for coaches of both teams. I really, really do. It depends. This is the game.
Well, neither coach will be fired.
I actually don't think either one will go.
Neither one will be fired because what they've meant to their franchises for 2 decades. But they could do the old, I've decided to step away, like Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Which is a soft firing. Yeah, I mean, both teams have underachieved again. They gave Mike Tomlin everything he wanted this year. They gave him Aaron Rodgers. They brought in all these guys like Jalen Ramsey and DK Metcalf. They brought everybody. He wanted all these guys, and he can't. And the result's the same. The result is the same. So, I mean, how much longer are we going to do this? Chris Berman likes to say the Buffalo Bills circle the wagon. No, the Pittsburgh Steelers circle the wagon. It's the same crap. So, but I think Baltimore's a better team on paper, and Baltimore will win this game.
I'm taking Pittsburgh because they're playing at home.
Was last game that Pittsburgh played, was that the game that DK Metcalf got into it with the fan?
That was the game before.
All right. I was wondering. I'm like, I wonder if he had to sit out. Maybe that's why the points went up. But
no,
yeah, I'm going for the Ravens.
He got suspended. He got suspended for the last 2 games, so the last week and this week.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be there.
Well, Keith, you mentioned something about Belichick. I'm doing a soft pulling away from the game. Most people don't know this, but this is like breaking news. He had to pick up his girlfriend from high school and take her to the prom. Guess what happened? Yeah.
Josiah knew the girl.
He should have just.
Yeah. Josiah, she went to high school with you, right?
Yeah.
What grade did she go with you, Josiah? 6 and 7? 6 and 7?
I'm trying to see when Darnell Washington got hurt because I think that's what happened for the points.
Oh, wait a minute.
He got hurt He got hurt in the game last week. He broke his arm in the game last week.
That's their tight end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. He got hurt. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Broke his arm. Yeah. I had a great video too about all the Steeler wide receivers that get in trouble. It was in the open. It'll be in next week's open. It's hilarious. They take this supplement called Crash Out. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So real quick before we do Bruce's stuff, why won't this go? There we go. Whoop. There we go. Boy. Here's the current draft order before today and tomorrow. Raiders hold the first pick, Giants hold the second pick, Jets hold the third pick, Titans with the fourth, Cardinals with the fifth. Those are the top 5. So the Raiders kind of want to lose. They have 2 wins. The Giants have 3. The Jets have 3. So if the Raiders lose tomorrow, they'll lock up that number 1 pick and they'll get their quarterback. So if not, I think they win and the Giants lose, the Giants slip into that number 1 spot. And the Giants don't need a quarterback. Jets do. So 2 of the first 3 need a quarterback. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I think, remember they had tanking for Tua, tanking for Trevor. This will be failing for Fernando.
Fernando,
you look marvelous.
You look marvelous, Fernando. You do.
He plays marvelous.
Yes, he does.
So, is it that time?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
It's time for that time. Bruce's Trivia Time.
Okay.
I hate how StreamYard clips the front of that off.
I know, they're a bunch of goofies.
I'm
all right.
Space.
Trivia questions. First for basketball. I decided to do each league. Who has won the most valuable player trophies the most? Who has won the most NBA most valuable players? And how many has he won?
Michael Jordan?
No.
LeBron.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, man.
Magic?
LeBron.
Chamberlain.
No.
Steph Curry.
No.
Bob
Mark Sanchez.
Bill Russell?
No, he's number 2.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's right. How many has he won?
Yep.
He's won 6 of them.
Abdul-Jabbar.
He's won 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
Who is the first NFL quarterback to throw over for 4,000 yards in the season?
The first. Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
No. He was the first one to throw for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah, that was 5,000. Yep.
Joe Montana.
No.
Joe Namath.
That's right. He probably threw 22 touchdowns and 29 interceptions.
Probably.
And for hockey fans, who was the first goalie to score a goal by shooting a puck in the other team's net?
Ron Hextall.
That's right.
Yeah, you had to know that one.
Of course.
I was gonna say that was a layup for Keith.
Before we get to your shout outs, Bruce, I do have a stat of the day.
Oh, tell me when you're ready.
Did you know that Mike Tomlin, in his last 5 games against teams that are 8 games or more under 500, is 0-4-1, and that is a all-time record in the NFL.
Wow.
Stat of the day. Stat of the
Was
day.
that one against Green Bay?
Yeah, was
that
the
one
tie against Green Bay?
Yeah.
No, it was against the Lions.
Oh, okay.
Mason Rudolph.
That's close enough.
It was the year the Lions were winless.
Okay, same team. Detroit.
I'm not singing the song now.
Wait,
No,
we're proposing that the Green Bay was like 0-16 or something like that, and then you said they were gonna.
No. Doink.
Out to you. It's Bruce's shout out segment.
Okay. To Boop, Boom, to the Fellowship Brothers, Kenny G, and Move Church, and thanks, Mom, for everything.
Much
Thank you.
rejoicing.
Man.
And I have a shout out to Miss Nancy Valcourt, who might be watching right now. So
Hi, Nancy.
there we have it. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we always end very awkwardly, don't we? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I think the best comes from Josiah.
Glinzer.
Enjoy your games.
Hold it. Glinzer has a trivia question for us. What NFL quarterback starting this Sunday has signed?
Well, it's got to be Kirk Cousins. I mean,
Josh Johnson, Josh Jackson, Joe Jackson.
What's his name?
Whatever.
Josh Jackson.
Shoeless Joe Jackson, John Jackson.
Josh Jackson, Joe Jackson, JJ.
25 contract in 16 years. Yeah, that might be him. He's probably been around that
either
long.
Flacco or Cousins, I guess.
Josh Johnson. It is Josh.
Oh
Johnson.
my gosh!
Good call.
Wow.
Good call,
That's
Chop.
it.
Yeah.
Good job, Chop.
Nice. Oh, I got one before we go. It's you probably saw this. Did George copy you on this one yesterday? Our friend George texted me. I was in the air and I got it right. Which current NFL head coach has more rushing yards career than Bo Jackson? He's a current NFL head coach and has more rushing yards than Bo Jackson. I got it right. Didn't take me long either.
Wow.
Which current NFL head coach has more rushing yards career than Bo Jackson?
Damn.
That's good. That's a good one.
No idea.
Give up?
Good one.
Wow.
I give up.
It's Jim Harbaugh.
What?
What?
Oh, because he was always a runner. Oh,
he ran a lot.
I was thinking of running back, but
played
I should have been thinking of quarterback. Yeah.
He played 15 years. I guessed it because I was like, first of all, which head coaches were former NFL players?
Yeah.
And there's a couple, but only one was good, Jim Harbaugh. The rest of them were crap.
And he was always running. He was
always running. He played 15
He definitely
years.
was good.
Yeah.
He was definitely good.
Yeah, he was a good quarterback. And I was like, Bo Jackson only played Bo played what, 4 seasons at the most?
Mhm.
So,
I still remember that play when he got hurt. It was like everyone was cringing.
Yeah.
Bruce, I had my Air Bo sneakers on, and I was like, no. I loved that guy. He was like my favorite athlete. I loved Bo Jackson. I bought the shoes. He was my guy. I have his toys. Yeah, I love Bo. It was talk about tragic. I mean, he potentially could have been in the Hall of Fame in 2 leagues.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you go back and look, I mean, a lot of people only remember Fat Bo and the White Sox at the end. But if you go back and look at him with Kansas City, the Royals, and what he was doing with the Raiders at the same time, like just phenomenal. He dominated both games.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Super Checkable. If you play Super Checkable, you use Bo Jackson. You were cheating. You were cheating.
He was a cheat code. Yeah,
he was a cheat code.
You couldn't stop Bo Jackson. My buddy Ray always had him, and I couldn't. No matter what you did, he would just give it to Bo Jackson. He'd score every time. It was
just score.
Crazy.
Jameer Gibbs. That was him.
He was
Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs built like a Sherman tank. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it was Jim Harbaugh because he was a great Chicago Bear player.
Yeah, he beat the Packers a few times, didn't he?
Oh
yeah.
Man.
Did he tie them?
Beat the brakes off of them.
Poor Bruce. I guess we should sign off with that.
Yeah, it's not awkward at all now.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, enjoy week.
Bruce,
18.
I love you.
Edson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Edson, we've been doing this for how many years now? We say it every damn year. How the hell did it end up week 18 already?
Yep.
But here we are.
The season goes by very, very fast.
The NFL season goes by really fast. But yet it's long. When you think back, like you can barely remember what happened in week 1 or 2. But at the same time, you blink and it's over. And now we get into the second season where we have to wait. Our picks, we start from 0 again.
Yep.
After we determine the winner from our big list here. So
right.
Yeah.
We shall see.
After this week, Bruce is going to be the winner. Don't worry.
I have nothing to say.
Don't forget, Bruce, if it ends up like in a tie, you get the bonus for
you get the
Carolina.
tiebreaker automatically.
You picked Carolina. Bruce picked Carolina to beat
for that one pick, yeah.
Rams. And the Panthers beat the Rams. And
okay.
That was crazy. That game was in SoFi too.
Yep. It was in SoFi, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So with that, I'm gonna do this, and we will see you all next week for the.
All right. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you guys.
Great. Happy
next
New
week
Year.
is me.
Playoffs? Don't
Yeah,
talk
Happy New
about
Year.
playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Joyfulness is over. The joyfulness is over.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.